Hello, guys. This is episode 5 of BenchPod. Even though we're not on the bench, we might be on the bench. I don't feel like benching right now, but we might get on the bench. But it's episode 5 of BenchPod. My name is Shiloh. YouTube, Twitter, LohxLoh, TikTok, LohxLoh, Instagram, LohxLohxLoh. Today, I was supposed to be in North Jersey filming a collaboration video with my man Dev, but it was snowing. So grind don't stop. Gotta get it how you live somehow. So I'm at my local como se dice Planet Fitness, and we're gonna be doing some workouts today. I don't got much to talk about. We're gonna find something to talk about because that's what I do. So let's start with the workout first. Right now we're doing deadlifts. This is what, like 190, 180, something like that. Something like that. Let's get to it. So, shit. That's all right. Today I want to talk about preparation. Very important. Today I was supposed to go to North Jersey. Today I was supposed to go to North Jersey to see my man Dev, do a collaboration video, get some insight knowledge from, a power lifter. Learn some new information, bring the knowledge to the people. I'm a man of the people, bring the knowledge to the people, and hopefully we all learn something new. God damn, keep hitting my head. Hopefully we'll all learn something new. I was prepared to go up there. I spent a lot of money this week preparing to go up there. Money I ain't gonna express, but through all that preparation, through all that planning, guess what? It snowed, y'all. So now we in the local gym. We had to reschedule. And a lot of people thought it was going to be real bad for the snow. So we rescheduled for next month. And, I'm frustrated. I'm not going to lie. I was prepared to go up there, meet Dev for the first time. I ain't never meet him in person, but meet Dev for the first time, get some knowledge, get some tips, get some information, potentially meet more new people, because the whole plan was, matter of fact, I'm not going to tell you the plan because it's still coming. So maybe potentially meet more people. So I was really excited about this plan going through. And I'm not going to lie, I'm in this gym frustrated right now because I'm stuck here. I got to wait another month. But, God has a plan. So all I can do is follow the plan that God's going to lay out for me. Really, I just wanted to talk about today, when plans don't go your way, when things go awry, if that makes sense, if that's the correct word, because boy, did things go awry, even throughout this last few, I think we had this date set since January. So since January, I've been trying to make sure I'm ready, and it still didn't get me where I needed to go. So I'm very frustrated about that. Let's see how we feeling. Let's do 5 more, and then we're gonna raise the weight. I'm very frustrated. I can't lie, y'all. Holy shit. Like I was saying, yeah, so I'm a little frustrated, I'm not gonna lie. But part of me is happy that I did take the proper steps to prepare and get ready and spend the money needed, because I know preparation wise, I'm going to be even more prepared for March, well, next month, when I'm supposed to go up there. So I'm not mad too much. I'm just a little disappointed about how it went, about how things went. But I noticed myself throughout the years, especially since I started working out. I think working out and getting in better physical shape, even though, but getting in physical shape has really boosted my overall thought processes. I'm able to make critical decisions in a less emotional way. I guess you would say I'm more rational in terms of a lot of decisions. I know that the old me would have said, "Gotta do what I gotta do, gotta risk it," and would have drove through the snow. They was projecting for it to be a blizzard. I woke up, I could see the roof of my car, so it wasn't that bad, right? But I know the old me, no matter what, would have made the trip out of emotion. So I'm proud of myself for thinking rationally, considering risk, being prepared for going and being prepared for staying. And I know that I'm going to be super ready when it's time to actually go up there. And that's really the brightest spot in this position. A lot of people give up if things don't go exactly their way the first time, especially when they put a lot of time in preparing for things to go their way the first time. A lot of people make a plan A, don't really come up with a plan B, and never even think about a plan C. So I'm not saying that I had a plan B or a rain date or anything like that in place. What I'm saying is most people aren't even prepared to start the process to make a plan B. If things don't go their way, they're 99% of the time they'll just give it up as a whole, you know. And I used to be like that as well. If I wasn't able to get up there for real, let's say I tried and no matter what, I wasn't able to get up to North Jersey, the old me would have been snapping. I'm not gonna lie, I would have been snapping. I would have been very frustrated. I'm grateful that now I have a relationship with God and a relationship with my inner self to understand that things take time. You know what I mean? And that's really the true blessing of all this. Things take time. I got a lot more to learn before I'm even able. I have a lot more time to learn new things in technology. I'm able to come up with better questions. There is bright spots out of this scenario, whatever word you want to use. Um, I'm just able to now see the bright spots, which again, most people aren't able to see, unfortunately. This 200, we're gonna see how this 200 feel. Ooh, my back is killing me, yo. I can't even lie. What time is it? 240, 240, 235. Okay. My back hurt. Not from the workout. I'm just been sore recently. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I don't really know what I want to talk about. Um, I have a bunch of zero sum ideas in my head for real. Just in terms of what I want to do with the my YouTube channel and my content in general. I definitely want to expand, mainly because I don't see myself long term being a bodybuilder or a power lifter. Really, my goals in fitness are to get in shape. I don't want to be like a fake David Goggins. That's not really my mentality. My true goal in content creation and my true mission throughout the world is to just be a positive impact. I'm sorry. To just be a positive impact. So I have a bunch of ideas that I'm thinking about pursuing and I'm going to pursue. But procrastination is a great idea's number one enemy. So I got to figure out ways to really start this process. I know I haven't been making as many videos as I wanted to. It's really for this year, ever since I finished the one push up challenge, that's what I'm called. Ever since I finished the one push up challenge, and ever since I finished the push up for likes or whatever you want to call it, I've been stuck in this limbo status, this limbo state where content creation is hard, man. Coming up with new ideas is difficult. Um, Nothing's really making full sense for me as of yet. That's another reason why I was excited to go up and see Dev. You know, there's another person I can bounce ideas off of. I'm really stuck in this space in my life where out of all my friends, the only one actually making content is me. Yeah, everybody has an idea, and this is not me shitting on nobody. I'm just saying in general. Everybody has an idea, but I'm the only one who's editing, putting stuff out, recording, stuff like that. So it's hard for me to find people I relate to in my current space in life. Honestly, it's hard for me to find people that I fully can relate to and ask questions and gain more knowledge and figure things out in my current space in life. And I'm not relating for whatever reason. If I go on YouTube and I search up content ideas, or I follow a bunch of pages on Instagram about it as well, I'm not fully grasping, or I'm not relating to the information that's out there. It's not sparking any lights in my head, if that makes sense. So I'm currently in this stage where I'm struggling to stay focused with content creation. Um, but it's weird because the on the other side of the same coin, I'm currently in this place in my mindset where I finally reached a place where I'm walking with confidence. I'm walking with purpose. I feel like I have a somewhat path, even though if it's cloudy on the path, there's still a path that I see and a light at the end of the tunnel for my purpose and my vision and things that I want to achieve in life. So this is the first time I've really been able to walk with my chest out, walk with my chin up, you know what I mean, be proud of who I am and what I'm accomplishing. So I never want to take that feeling away from myself. I'm just stuck in a position where I don't know how to clear the clouds off the path. You know, I mean, it feels like I'm just walking in a path of clouds, which I mean, I know that I'll get to the end at some point on the path, but it'll be a lot quicker if I can clear the clouds. And I don't really know what to do. Um, let's go again. Oh, my back is killing me, y'all. I'm getting old too. See, that's the other thing. I'm getting old. I should have started this shit when I was 15. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm currently it's like I'm stuck. And I think partially it's because I was putting so much effort and planning into going to North Jersey and linking with Dev, and where my mind was kind of where my that's kind of where my mind was in terms of planning. So another month delay, and most of the stuff is planned out for the trip anyway. So maybe I can now start to focus on other things that I want to accomplish on this channel. You know what I mean? When I start putting some oil on the pan and start cooking, don't say nothing, because that is a very important part of life. You know what I mean? My channel is obviously things that I care about. That's why I review Boruto. New chapter review about to be out. Go ahead, check that out. Well, also the other reason why I do this is to improve life and help others improve their life as well. So I do value diet, even though I've been eating candy the whole time I've been in the gym today. When I start cooking on the channel, don't hate, don't ask no questions, don't get mad, because it's coming. Letting y'all know. I don't really know what else. I got a few other ideas, but I don't want to share none of it just yet, because I got to iron out details in terms of what I really want to do. Um, I want to do more collaboration. I want to meet new people, uh, or work out with some new people. You know, what I mean, I come to the gym most of the time, and I work out alone 99.9% of the time. I may bring my little brother, but that's rare. That's rare. So working out by yourself is a very humbling experience. It teaches you humility, you know what I mean? Because nobody's really there to cheer you on. And if you fail, depending on how drastically you fail, you know what I mean, other people will be there watching for your downfall. Not gonna lie, that's really how it is. So humbling, and it's a very humbling experience working out by yourself all the time. So that's why I am looking for a way to expand my horizons in person and give me more information, so that way I can create content that is renewed and fun and something new, so that way my audience feels like they are, como se dice, my audience feels like they're watching something with purpose. That's really how I'm feeling. What's this? This is 220. Let's see how 220 feel. They keep playing this Usher, Alicia Keys playlist. They gotta stop at some point. I'm tired of it. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna tell you how I really feel about that Super Bowl performance either, but let's get to it. This is 220. Oh my god, I need like something for my neck. I ain't gonna lie. Might buy one of those massage guns or something. I don't know. All right, 220. Let's see how we feeling. Holy fuck. Whew. Oh, I really don't know what to say, honestly. It's hard, bro. It's hard. A lot of things have been like my mind is also outside of the plans with Dev. My mind has been consumed with things that don't help my cause, if that makes sense. I'm finding it hard to stay focused on the long term path. Like I said, there's clouds on the road. Those clouds are really just some of it is distractions. A lot of it is history and past. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, fortunately, my mind is right now is kind of stuck in the past, and I don't really know how to get it geared for the future. I've never been in a moment of transparency. I'll tell you guys, I've never been a forward person thinker. I was never able to answer where do I see myself in 5, 10 years, because the answer would always be death. I was a very depressed person. I didn't see any lights at any tunnels. So most of the time I would just lie and say, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up, if that makes sense. Um, part of me did want to do content creation in YouTube, but I didn't think I would even make it to 25. I'm not gonna lie. So it's hard for me to plan for the future. It's hard for me to think about the next few steps I need to take to get to my path long term. And that's kind of why I wanted to meet some new people in North Jersey and talk to new people, experience new things. I find when I experience and I learn new things, I'm able to put together a few pieces of the puzzle. Um, and this is not like a black pill video or nothing like that. So I'm sorry for making it dark, but that's just the truth. It's hard for me to sit down and get a concrete plan. I seen a video and I related to a little bit, but I'm not gonna go into my personal business. But I seen what's his name, Desi Banks, the comedian. He be making he's a comedian. He's a stand-up comedian. I'm not gonna disrespect him. He got famous on social media first, but he is a stand-up comedian. He had an interview. He was talking about how when he was trying to first start out in comedy, the bread was low, and he felt like he wasn't getting the support he was looking for from his at time girlfriend. Now it's his ex girlfriend, but at the time his girlfriend. And I definitely feel him a little bit. I am grateful enough to be in a position where, shouts to my older brother. He got me a new camera. My mom is very supportive, but I'm in a position where support, and this is going to sound like I'm not grateful. I am extremely grateful, but support isn't what I'm really looking for. I'm at a point where I'm looking for guidance. I really need a mentor of some sort to keep me on the right path and almost answer some questions I have about content creation and stuff like that. I'm also even though I make $1 from YouTube or nothing, my mindset is already in delegation, if that makes sense. So I want to find an editor. I hate editing videos. I'm not gonna lie, it's not fun. I want to find an editor. I want to find somebody who could get me into the search engine better. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at faking it until you make it, if that makes sense, because that's really what you have to do when you're first starting anything. You really got to fake it till you make it. But I was never good at faking it until I made it. It was either I was good enough to compete or I wasn't. And I'm working hard. I'm trying to get better throughout this place. But I'm stuck. I can't lie. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. This video wasn't really even supposed to be about me and content creation. But I kind of just made it that way because like I said, I'm so stuck. I don't even have nothing to talk about for these bench pods, and I don't really like como se dice. I don't really like to bring my camera around the gym and stuff like that. So I would show like other workouts that I'm doing, but it's just clunky. Everything's clunky. So that's where I'm at. Let's see. 5 more on 220, and then we're gonna see how we're feeling. We might switch it up after this. I'm feeling weak for some reason, which is crazy because I ate breakfast. I had my caffeinated beverage. I was eating candy throughout the whole workout, but for some reason today I just feel tired. Like I went to sleep early, but my neck is like stiff as fuck. My body just hurts, and I'm going through a lot on the inside. I'm not even gonna lie. So that's probably what's really causing this pain I'm having externally. I don't think my body can heal properly if my mind isn't in the right space. So, I mean, that's really why I've been slacking in terms of content creation and in terms of getting stuff out. Really, it's really been my mental space. I feel better than where I was, but I feel worse than where I was like a few months ago. If that makes sense, I feel better than where I was a year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. But these last few months, I don't know if it's because it's winter. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is, bro. I've just been in the dumps, bro. I've been feeling alone. If you guys heard what I was saying the whole time, I feel alone, bro. I really do. I feel isolated. Let's see how we feeling on this 220. For the last deadlift, I'm gonna do the last set. I'm gonna do 240 to failure, just to see how we feeling. Let me drink some water. But yeah, I feel alone. I feel isolated. My mindset on friends and stuff, whatever word you want to use, acquaintance, whatever word, my mindset has changed a little bit. So I've been separating myself almost at this point, I've been separating myself subconsciously from a lot of different people and things in order to try to reach that next level. But it's been making me feel further and further from society, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm not able to speak with anyone and talk about things that I'm actually interested in. And on top of that, I feel like I'm not able to get proper guidance in this journey that I'm on. So it's really leading to me. I don't want to create stuff I'm not proud of. That's why I don't like spam these bench pods, especially when I'm struggling to find topics to talk about. Um, but it's really hard for me to, como se dice, it's hard for me to feel related to, if that makes sense. I don't know. This is really just a vent pod. It's not really a bench pod. This is a vent pod. I'm just speaking how I feel to whoever's going to listen. But yeah, I do feel my confidence has risen over the last 12 months since I've been, in the gym, losing weight, getting in shape. My body obviously has changed. Like I said, I lost weight. My muscles, especially in the shoulder, neck, my arms are more defined. My arms are definitely more defined. I don't know how to do none of the back poses, so I don't know if my back is changing at all. Pause. I don't know how to do none of them shits. But yeah, that's really how I've been feeling. You know, just going to the gym, door dashing, and trying to find the meaning of life. That's really my day to day grind, if that makes sense. But see how 240 feels to failure. We're gonna go to failure on this. Let's see how we feeling. 240 to failure. Hey, if y'all watching and y'all think my form is trash, let me know, because I don't got no belt. I'm going off of what I see some of the Instagram girls I'll be following. But they do the exercise. When I see it, it's from behind. Unfortunately, I don't want to see it from behind, but that's how they post it. So, but y'all get to see it from the front. So, if my form look bad, let me know. I don't be doing this workout too often. I first tried it the other day. It felt good. I looked it up on the internet. It said it's supposed to feel good in the lower back, ass, legs. That's what it say. That's what it say. So the internet say I'm doing it right. That's really all I got. But let's see, 240 till failure. Hold on, let me reset. God damn. Yep, that's failure. Whew. Let's switch to the bench, y'all. Give me a second. We're gonna switch to the bench, y'all. Let's see how we feeling on the bench. Last time I benched, I got up to 275. Now that was during a week where all week I was busy. And I had to get in here on the late night in order to get right on the bench. So I took a few days off. Last time, grabbed my candy. Last time I was in here, I got to 275. Now that was on a semi-empty stomach after a busy day, and I didn't have caffeine. And hold on, y'all. Anyway, like I was saying, the last time I was on the bench, it was a busy day. It was a long day. I got 275 on the bar, and I was able to do it, but I stalled out at like 280. Right now, I'm in a place where, my energy levels are 50-50. I did eat breakfast. I did have a caffeinated beverage, but I wasn't able to get that 280. So I'm hoping today I can get 280 and knock it out. We're going to start with 200 and we're going to work our way up gradually. I might go from 200 to 220 because I know 200 is light. 220 to me is light as well. It don't start getting until like 250, 240, 250. So I'm hoping these early reps, I feel good so I can knock them down and feel good. Now, I'm hoping for today, PR, personal record. But if I get to 275, 275, I got to that, Wednesday, on Valentine's Day. Shout out to my little brother. He won Student of the Year at his school. So, we were born to do great things, my family. I don't know about y'all family. My family, we're born to do great things. So he won the award. I hit 275, stalled out at 280. Let's see if I can hit 280. We're going to start with 200. Let's see how we feeling. That ain't feel bad. Let's jump to 220. Okay, let's just jump to 225. Take a short rest. What was I saying earlier? I don't know. Self-confidence, probably something like that. For some reason, that's on my mind. My confidence has been going higher or further, whatever word you want to use, ever since I started going to the gym, which is it's a very good thing. I think I said earlier, I'm walking with confidence and purpose. When I used to look at myself in the mirror, it was a look of, como se dice, darkness, or emptiness is a better word to describe it. Not really darkness. My eyes were dark because I was tired, but of emptiness, waking up without a purpose. It was probably the worst stage of my life, year and a half, 2 years ago. I don't want to go in details about what I was going through, but long story short, it affected me a lot. And it still does affect me a little bit today, especially on days like Valentine's Day and times around Valentine's Day. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I've been kind of inconsistent. Word, I've been in my feelings like a B word, and it's unfortunate that for whatever reason I can't, no matter how many books I read, like right now I'm reading How to Fail at Almost Everything and Still Win Big by Scott Adams, the cartoonist. But no matter how many books I read, even though the knowledge in the books help, I can't shake these long-term feelings that I've been having just in terms of confidence, self-worth. There's always doubts. It's never solidified. It's never 100%. So I've been struggling on that aspect for a minute. And, I really don't know what I should do. Even if right now I've been reading, some of them have been business books, but they've all been nonfiction, self-help improvement books. The next book I'm about to read is my older brother's book. It's a book about a bunch of short stories that my brother wrote to pretty much tell you about stories to not to uplift you. There's more of a purpose to the book than upliftment. You know what I mean? Each it has its own purpose in terms of lessons to be learned. I'm going to start that next. Um, I'm not sure if my brother has a link to where mere mortals like you can buy the book, but I'll ask him and I'll promote the book for him. You know what I mean? My brother, you know what I mean? We've been through it all. We've been homeless together. We've been homeless apart. You know, we've been in car accidents together. We've fought each other a billion times. You know, we laughed together. We cried together. That's really, you know what I mean? Even throughout all the negatives, you know what I mean? That's really the one person I look at as a warrior. Well, not the only person. My mom's a super warrior. My little brother's a super warrior. My even mother is a super warrior. Even on my dad's side, I think my dad is a warrior too. But the one person I look at and I relate with and I understand with the most is really my older brother. So I have a good feeling that this book that he wrote, my brother's an author now, treat my family with respect. Treat my family with respect. I got a feeling that this book that my brother wrote is going to teach me a lot about what I need to grasp in the now as a 25-year-old man, because I know my older brother has went through a similar path. He might have did the small things differently, but the lessons learned are still similar enough, if you get what I'm saying. You know, as always, bro, I love you. You know that, and we're gonna get to this. I got 220 on the bar. Let's get 225 actually. Let's get to it. Let's see how we feeling. This is about to be easy. Watch. This is about to be easy. This is about to be easy. This is the warm-ups. Wow. That was easy. I'm going to 240. I don't got time. So yeah, you know, like I said, my brother got a book. So hopefully I learned some lessons from his book that'll get me on the path where I need to go. Life is never one dimensional, if that makes sense. Fitness isn't one dimensional. Not one thing works for everybody. You know what I mean? I know people like to say calories in, calories out. And it is that simple a lot of the times, but it's never that simple for everyone. So, you know, life isn't one dimensional. So I'm still in a position where I'm learning how spectrumness, whatever word you want to use, how much spectrum there truly is in this world, which is tough. It's tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's tough. The world. When I was growing up, I'm really finding out how stupid I am in life. I was just reading Boruto. What's the name? Jura. One of the Shinju, Jura. His goal is Boruto. Long story short, he says, you know, he's a new being on Earth. He doesn't really understand much, and he said, the more I learn and understand, the more I don't understand about this world. He said something along those lines, and I connect with him a lot. I connected with that portion a lot because it feels like the more that I'm learning, the more that I'm growing, the more that I'm coming to understand about certain things in this world, the more that I go through those positives, those words that I just described are positives, the more that I feel like I'm shrinking. The more stupid I feel, the less I understand about this world. It's like one big smorgasbord. So I'm at 25, I'm at a place of self discovery, discovery of the universe, discovery of what God means to me, what respect means to me, what love means to me, what a lot of things mean to me. And that's why I said earlier, I wish I had like some sort of mentor that I can relate to on what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? Shouts out to all the warriors I know. They help me out and support me a lot, but I still feel like I'm stuck in a scenario where I just need that's going to spark the fire when it's starting to go out. Fortnite, you know, 30 extra wood to spark the fire. That's who I need. Somebody's going to spark the fire for me with the 30 extra wood, so that way I can get the full health and really dominate out here. That's really where I'm at. That's really where I'm at. That's really where I'm at. I feels like I'm out of wood. Pause. It feels like I'm out of wood. So for me, going through these droughts or these spots where I'm not performing at 110%, even though they're normal and they're natural, you're not going to be your best all the time. It's still frustrating. It still feels like I have more to accomplish, more to do, more to feel, more to be. You know, right now, who I am in the world is a fat nigga who make YouTube videos. That's really it. And I know I can accomplish so much more if I really put my efforts and work into it. And if it feels like I'm right there, y'all. It really feels like I'm right there. We got 240 on the bench. Let's see how this 240 feel. This is listen, 240 is when it starts feeling So depending on how this feels will depend on if I can really push myself to the limits. 240 is when it starts to feel okay. So let's get to it. Let's see how 240 feel. Oh my god. That was nothing. That was nothing, y'all. That was nothing, y'all. 255 next. That was nothing. That felt good. No pain in the shoulder. Went straight down and up for three of them. So good. And audio, the last Quincy. Yep. Anyway, this was supposed to be about preparation and stuff like that. I kind of just started rambling, but I don't care. BenchPod is always going to be about something that I want to talk about that's on my mind. I do try to keep it positive. Today I did get a little negative, unfortunately, but I always try to keep it real. You know what I mean? Keeping it real is more important than keeping it positive. You know what I mean? If I was keeping it positive, and that was my goal on this channel, is to keep it positive all the time, 24/7. I'd probably get a video once every 3 months. I value keeping it real more than keeping it positive. That's interesting. My fault, y'all. I was people watching. But yeah, keeping it real is way more important than keeping it positive for me. Usually my current space in life where I'm not a good liar. Obviously, I'm not able to tell folk tales like that. So I'm currently in a spot where, you know, I do think talking about some negatives will help people who watch. That's just kind of how I view my content creation and my content consumption. Not a lot of negative stuff, but I consume a lot of stuff that people may view as negative in order to find more information, more knowledge, gain more perspective. Like I said, I read a lot of books. I've been starting to read a lot of books. And, every time I'm on the treadmill, I get 20 minutes of reading in just to stay sharp on that aspect. And the knowledge I have been learning is compounding into greatness. I can tell, but because I started at 0.0001, it's hard to compound on 0.001 without adding. If you start a savings account that got 3% interest, but you only add $1 in there, you're only gonna have $1.03 after year one. So it's quicker to add more money into the account so that way the money will explode short term. Then you put the dollar in, wait 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, however long it will take for it to be a million. And I get what I'm saying. I'm trying to add more dollars into my savings account. Long story short, I'm trying to add more dollars into my savings account. I'm trying to add more knowledge into my information base so that way the rate of return grows rapidly to the point where I won't even know that I'm successful until it's too late. If that makes sense. That's really the path I'm on. It's a tough path. I can't lie. It's a tough path. We got 255 on the bar. 240 felt good. So let's see how 255 feels. That was nothing. Hold on. All right, we're going to try 265 next. If you made it this far, I know I've been rambling for most of the pod, just talking about dumb shit. But if you made it this far, I appreciate the love, support. Please leave a like. Please comment. Please subscribe. Please turn on post notifications. Maybe. I seen something where YouTube holds you for post notification. I don't know. Please support. I'm looking for a nigga who can make me a t-shirt or two. I'm not gonna lie. Not necessarily because I want to sell stuff. I'm not in the business of selling things. I just want to stop supporting the rich, if that makes sense. So I don't see a point in me wearing. Today I'm wearing a black shirt. Most of the time I'm wearing anime stuff, which I fuck with anime stuff, but uh, I'll say it. A lot of people are wearing stuff that don't do them value or justice. And for me, being a content creator, I mean, I'm not against wearing Young LA or Nike or whatever you want to do, but I see that it's more valuable to have my own stuff, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to I need somebody who can create a design for me. I need somebody who could maybe create a few shirts for me. But really, what I need to do is get my money up so I can pay them fairly. Y'all right. Y'all right. I got to get my money up to pay them fairly. But that's really my mindset and what I'm looking for and what I want to do. Because I feel like once I find people that I'm able to trust and help me out on this long term journey, so that way we're all successful. Once I find that right group, right niche of people that understand what I'm trying to do, I'll be able to work harder on the things that I'm good at, which is for some way, somehow, I'm good at getting in front of the camera and talking. I don't know how. I never wanted to be in movies or anything like that growing up. But I'm good at getting in front of the camera and talking. I'm good at coming up with fresh ideas for content. Once I'm relieved of the dumb shit, I hate editing. I do not like editing. I took one graphic design class in high school, so there goes my experience in graphic design. And outside of that, that's really it. Yeah, what we got? Let's try to wrap it up. This is 265. We're gonna see how 265 is feeling. This probably feeling like nothing. I ain't gonna lie. This probably gonna feel like water. Make me sweat. All right, let's see how we feeling. 265. Jesus. 50, 60, 265 ain't feel bad. We gonna see how far we get, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna see how far we get. We gonna see how far we get. 280. What else I want to talk about? It's been is it me or does it feel like the world these last few weeks? It's like some parts that new Kanye album is crazy. This ain't a music pod. That new Kanye album is crazy. But it feels like some parts of the world is kind of like in this slow repetition grind. The Chiefs won the Super Bowl again, right? No hate to the Chiefs, right? Even though I'm a Brady fan, even though I'm a Patriots fan, no hate to the Chiefs, but they won the Super Bowl again, I guess, right? Embiid hurt again. Like, there's nothing really new that is sparking invigorating ideas for me. The Kanye album was good and it's doing a little bit of sparking. The Yeet album is different, and if this was a music podcast, I would try to deep dive further. I do think Yeet's album is the most hip hop album we've gotten in a while, just in terms of what the true my glasses. In terms of what the true purpose of hip hop is. Hip hop is revolutionary. Hip hop is groundbreaking. Hip hop is a new change of sound. A lot of these artists, this is not a music channel, but real quick, a lot of these hip hop artists, sampling, yes, sampling is hip hop, but a lot of these hip hop artists aren't sampling. They're taking the old beat and a new drum pattern and now calling that a sample. That's not a sample. That's not, to me, that's not a sample. When I think of samples, I think of how Kanye took a Pretty Young Thing and turned it to what song was that? I forget what song he turned it into. Oh man. The Kanye fan of me is disappointed, but y'all get what I'm saying. Kanye will take songs and change and add new sounds to the song. He'll flip it so much to where you'd have to do your homework and really realize all the changes that he made. There's a few channels out there that will explain samples. He does real sampling. A lot of you artists ain't doing no real sampling. This ain't a music podcast. I just had to say it because music is where I draw a lot of my inspiration to create from. You know, seeing and hearing new things puts me in a mindset and a mode to also create new things. And because music, video games, the movies have some of them have been okay, but a lot of them have been bad, especially Disney. Y'all better figure it out before I go bankrupt. That's all I'm gonna say. Uh, the music, video games, movie, TV, it's all been stale, you know. So it's hard for me to come up with fresh ideas when my inspiration comes a lot from seeing other people create new things, you know. That's why I said earlier it's important for me to I'm looking for a new circle. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm looking for a new circle. I'm looking for a new feeling of freshness so that way I can really pick up what I need to pick up and start creating the things I really want to create. But I also need money. So we gonna have to figure something out on the money standpoint. But I got a few other ideas. Like I said, I'm gonna be cooking. My idea for hold on, y'all. My idea for cooking is to try new things. I ain't gonna give away all my sauce because some of y'all niggas be thieves in the day, not even at the night. Y'all don't even wait till the sun go down. Y'all be thieving. So I'm not gonna give my sauce away too much, but I'm really about to the things that I want to do. I really want to change the world. I say it all the time, and I really mean it. I really want to change the world. I really want to be what I believe the true essence of hip hop is, which is revolutionary, world changing, uplifting, new, fresh, young. That's my goal, is to be hip hop without making music. That's really my goal, I guess you would say, is to be hip hop without making music, which means revolutionary and world changing. Real quick, my brother just texted me. If you want to buy his book, I'm gonna try to edit this properly. If you want to buy his book, you can go to worldlife.com. The Testament Within. I'm sorry. WORLD7IFE. The Testament Within. Again, it's a book about it's a few short stories that my brother wrote to help you learn lessons about life. That's the next book I'm going to start reading after I finish this book by Scott Adams, excuse me. And you can go on his website. I'll put it down below if you're watching this on YouTube. You can go on his website and you can buy the book for yourself. You can read the short lessons. My brother's doing crazy, crazy, crazy things. Like I said earlier, he's a warrior. He's going to dominate whatever field that he's in. And I believe that he's going to take over the world on his own terms with his work in this book, but also the work that he's doing outside the book that I won't spoil for nobody because I don't have rights to spoil what he's working on. So go buy my brother book. If you support me, go buy my brother book. That's all I can say. What's this? This is 275. We're gonna see how this 275 feeling. It's about to feel light. Watch. Oh shit. It's about to feel light. Watch. 275. Told you I'm about to feel light. 280 next. 280 next. On the math correctly. 50, 60, 70. I'm sorry, y'all. This is 280 on the bar right now. This is where I failed last time to get right. And that 275 was actually like 277 and a half. So I think we're going to crush this 280 and hopefully keep going. So this is 280 on the bar. Let's get right to it. This is 280. 275 felt like nothing. So if I hit this, this is a PR. This is about to be nothing. 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 280. It's about to be nothing. Can't get too hyped. They'll set the alarm off, but this is about to be nothing. 280. Stop playing with me. Let's keep going. Yeah. Let's see how strong we really is, y'all. 200. This is 290 on the bar. 280 was nothing. Anyway, 280 felt like nothing. We got 290 on the bar right now. We just gonna keep going, bro. 280 really felt like nothing. And shouts out to breakfast. That's all I can really say. Shouts out to breakfast. Shouts out to these beef gelatin watermelon slices that provided me 550 calories for this workout today. And we got 290 on the bar. Let's see how we feeling. This is about to be light. What you talking about? This is about to be light. So it wasn't light. But I had 290. I tried. That's the next goal. We got to 280 today. My goal is to try to get to 315 by the end of the year. I know this is a Smith machine, but gotta use what I got. If you made it this far, as always, leave a like, comment, subscribe. YouTube, LohxLoh. Twitter, LohxLoh. TikTok, LohxLoh. Instagram, LohxLoh. X as in xylophone. I think it starts with an X. LohxLoh. LOH. But my name is Shiloh. As always, I appreciate the love and support that I get from these videos. I'll see you guys later. I'm about to dip out of here. Peace out, y'all.